Hi, beautiful soul. My name's Chelsea. I'm an intuitive wellness coach, and I love helping people learn about the energetic and spiritual aspects about themselves. I think it shifts so much when you can understand the real roots energetically, and it just adds a whole other viewpoint to your health in particular. The question that I wanted to kind of use as a starting off point today was, why would they do that? So oftentimes when I'm tuning into someone's field, I'll get a sense that there's some sort of block, that there may be jealousy or something that's tying someone, that usually a family member, it could be a friend or some other relative or related in some other way, but there's a block in the field from that person. And my client often has a hard time conceptualizing, why would they do that? And the thing to understand is it's not a conscious thought that they're trying to block any aspect of your health, career, finance, relationships, whatever. It's a subconscious, energetic, we should use the word energetic or spiritual versus subconscious, connection. And that's often because of an oath, attire, and agreement from a past life. So we've already learned about that soul collective. So you're coming in with a same soul as you have been before. You've had some other relationship to one another. And there can be an oath, attire, and agreement that is now causing conflict. So for example, let's say it's your sibling that comes up in the field as a block. And in a past life, that sibling was royalty and you were their servant. I know I'm using this example a lot, but it's because it relates often. So your sibling in this lifetime was royalty in a past lifetime where you were their servant. You would have had an oath or an agreement where you were always to serve them or always protect them, always dote on them, always give them, X amount of your money or whatever it was. This current timeline, that oath still carries forward energetically. So you don't consciously know, and they don't consciously know that there's this agreement still running, but it can absolutely still be impacting you in this current lifetime. So for example, if you happen to make more money and you're not giving it to that sibling, they can cause an energetic hit almost against you or send jealousy or just act a little bit intense or aggressive, and it seems to come out of nowhere. But it's actually because there's this energy running, this program running, that they believe they are owed something from you from that past timeline. So it's a really strange concept when you first hear it, but I see it time and time again. And when we can actually break that connection and rescind that oath or recant that oath, it actually shifts the energy. So what I want to also talk about is the impact that these oaths, ties, and agreements can have on, I want to talk about past life experiences and how traumas can imprint on the current lifetime. But we're going to save that for another video. For this one, I just want you to have the concept that you may make an oath, attire, and agreement in a past timeline that carries forward into the current timeline and impacts relationships on an energetic level that is not conscious by either party. And I also want you to understand that this is not meant to judge the other person for it. So in that past timeline, you both agreed to that. And you can also agree in this current timeline to no longer agree to that. It doesn't make the other person wrong, or it doesn't mean that you need to carry shame or guilt about doing that in the first place. What happens in one past timeline was in context of that past timeline. If it doesn't carry forward, or you don't desire it to carry forward or into current or forward from here, then you can learn to shift it. You have the choice to be able to shift that. We do have to be careful of karmic connections and attachments. So there's some cross-checking that I usually do with that. But essentially, you can send that energy back with love, forgiveness, and complete disconnection, and allow yourselves to both be free. So I hope that helps. And we'll talk about a deeper level of this in another video. Bye for now.